Good morning, my magicals. Welcome back to our space. I'm so humbled and grateful to be here with you. Apologies for yesterday, nothing dramatical, I promise, but my Wi-Fi company were doing updates. I nearly said renovations. They just decided to do pre-apocalyptic redecorating. So huge apologies for that. That I didn't have full-on access to Wi-Fi all day, so it made it a bit tricky. Okay, but we're back, and it's Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week already. We made it. And from what I've seen, quite a nice reading today. I haven't really had too much of a look-see, but let's get started. Okay, guys, first card up, right? This is the Nine of Swords. This is a sleepless night. You can see the person in the bed. This is very much about mental activity. Swords are always mental, okay? Now, it's funny because Monday's reading, you just have to forgive me, my mind's a bit foggy because there's a whole lot going down. But this feels very much okay. Thank you, Kelso. Thank you. Right. This is about stressing about something, wanting something to move forward, wanting something to happen. I feel like there's an energy around actually waiting for something. I kind of would. I'm just checking the cards if we don't have. Kind of waiting. I kind of feel like we need like a hangman temperance kind of card here, which we don't have. It feels like a frustration. Like I don't often get this from this card, but there's a concern about something not playing out the way you're wanting it to play out. Okay, and that's it's very much about having the patience and the understanding of using what you've got at the moment to move as far forward as you can with what you've got. Okay, I hope that kind of makes sense to you. But this is like this is keeping yourself mentally stuck in a space because you feel like you've got no options, but there are actually options. Okay, this is what I'm being told. So this is about now taking that step and going, okay, I'm relieving, it's the fear and the frustration. I'm releasing all of that. I'm going to start opening my eyes and seeing what opportunities are around me, what I can use, what resources do I have to actually use. I've never really had this energy from this card before, but it's a very strong energy around this card today, of just feeling stuck and the frustration and the anger and the fear around not being able to move forward with this. Okay, so they're saying just let it go, all right? Step out of that energy because it's not going to serve you. It's going to keep you stuck in that space of not moving forward. And open your eyes, and then, honest to God, I've just picked up the next card. The next card out is Two of Swords, and there, check it out. Her eyes are blindfolded. Now, this card is about two's always about decisions and things like that, but this is also very much for me about if she just opens her eyes and checks, there's like land behind her, there's no one, also no one, she's very defensive with her guard up. Okay, now when we're in that position, if she just took a moment to take the blindfold off, she'd see there's actually no attack. God, sorry, my phone is on silence. Sorry, my bad. I keep it on at night in case there's a security alert. Sorry about that. um Okay, so this is very much like if she just took her blindfold off, she'd actually see that there's nothing attacking her. There's nothing coming at her, all right? She actually has the freedom to make the choice of change where she's at or move to somewhere else, okay? Now, I don't mean necessarily a physical move. It can be for some of you, but moving out of this energy here, moving out of the stuck energy, okay? So it's really important that you have a look around. Check out what your resources are. It's really like, we actually underestimate ourselves so often because we're like, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. And, if I don't have this and if I don't have that. But very often when we start making a plan, the universe aligns with us and it starts motioning things forward, okay? And actually gets us to it because we are being proactive about it. So check out where you are keeping yourself stuck, okay? Now, interesting, we've got two queens and a king here. So Queen of Cups comes in here. Now, she's nurturing, she's kind, she's compassionate, she's caring. All right. This is very much about you actually being this person, but I'm getting mostly towards yourself. All right. A queen knows their worth. Any queen, it doesn't matter which queen you're dealing with, they know their worth. And this is about you actually knowing your worth and taking the time to nurture yourself. All right. I'm also hearing nurture your talents. Kelso said attributes. It's like your talents and your skills. Take the time to do that. It gives you more options when you're wanting to get out of this situation here. All right. So quite an important one for you guys to move forward with. But this is very much about stepping into your space and your power as a queen. Okay, now the next two cards, if I'm reading them together, literally the Queen and King of Wands came out. Now, for me, this is the minor arcana. Like when we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine, we talk about the emperor and the empress. Okay, when any minor arcana come out together like this king and queen, for me that is a representation of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So for some of you who are looking for love, this is about your counterpart coming in. Okay, I don't get the feeling that this is necessarily just a love reading. In fact, I don't really get the feeling that it's too much like that. But for some of you who are here, all right, and who are longing for that love, all right, so let's just change this to a love reading really quickly. If you're looking for love and longing for love, be love to yourself first. Okay, there's no counterpart there. The queen sits alone on her throne, loving, compassionate, kind, in her own power. All right, and then this comes along for you. Then your counterpart, your divine counterpart, comes along and matches you with a lot of passion and creativity and fire. All right. Now, what I'm hearing about this is that when we are making these decisions here to come out of this space here, sorry, technical difficulty here, right? We need the balance of masculine energy. Everything is in balance in life, light, dark, all of that, okay? So we have to have the balance of the masculine and the feminine for you to move forward effectively, to use your resources to make the most of your situation. This is very much about also creativity, coming up with creative solutions. If you are open to source, and if you're in a space of kindness and compassion with yourself and you're taking care of yourself, you automatically are more open to what source has to offer you. So take that time, be open to what source has. You're going to get, I'm hearing divine inspiration. All right. You need to then act upon that. All right. Because fire, this is fire. Leo, Sag, Aries. Okay. The ones are very much about action as well. It's a fast moving energy. So then take action. Whatever inspiration comes in, whatever creativity comes in, take action and go. All right. Sit in your power. This is a very disempowered place, both of them, because feeling like you need to be on guard all the time is not a place of security and safety. Being in the space of sleepless nights and worrying about what's coming next and what's going to happen next, or feeling powerless to actually change that, is not this. And it's certainly not this either. Okay, so this is about leveling up, guys. Powering up. Get your Power Ranger suit on and off you go. Right? Be your own Avenger. Right to go. All right. Oh, beautiful. I love this card. Okay. Seriously, not even a joke. Oracle. Wait for important information. Okay. Now, I feel this is very much about, obviously, this is the Oracle of Delphi. For those of you who don't know, in Athens, they had an oracle site in Delphi where the virgin priestesses would sit over like it was literally a hole, and these fumes would come up and they would just channel. All right. So this is about channeling. But I feel very much about, how do I say this? This kind of ties in with this energy here as well, the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is also intuitive, right? So water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, intuitively, those water signs, we are intuitively as water signs very, tuned in with stuff like that. Cancerians particularly, but that doesn't mean that the others aren't. This is very much for me about taking time. Okay, like I said to you, I felt like there was a patience around this. Like there was a hurriedness to get through. But I feel like a kind of patience is required. I think take the blinkers off and start looking at what your options are, but don't necessarily like rush forward. Oh, thank you, Kelso. Good one. Wait for the divine inspiration to come in. Okay, this is it. This is confirming that Spirit is going to be sending you divine inspiration to move forward and what you need to do. Okay, so beautiful cards. One of my favorite cards in the deck. And then the fire guardian steps up. Ignite your passions. I'm going to hold it this side so you can see it. Ignite your passion. Okay, so honest to God, the wands come up again. All right. Use your passion, use your creativity, use your spark to get you to where you want to be. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy. And then, of course, we do our outcomes. Now, before I do this, this is a twofer for me. There's a twofer meaning here. The dreams. Look how gorgeous this card is. Oh, I love it. This is very much about, some of you will be receiving, I'm hearing very clearly, your messages through your dreams. So please pay attention to your dreams. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think Neptune is still in Pisces, but I could be wrong. I must just double check that. But we've got Neptune at play, which is dream energy. So just make sure that you are aware of your dreams. But I'm also hearing dreams coming true. Okay, so please, just guys, hold on. Make the most here. Get out of this energy because you can't get these coming through with that energy. And the second card to follow is blessings. Okay, so what a beautiful way to end the reading. But don't be stuck in this space. Level up, guys. Step into your own empowerment in order to get here. All right. I know for a lot of people at the moment things are just generally feeling a bit tough, but we need to actually move forward. We need to actually empower ourselves as individuals. Once we do that, I've said this before, we raise the vibration of everybody and everything around us, and then what happens is we then actually are able to move forward effectively as a community member as well, and benefiting the community and getting all of us to a space where we need to be. Okay, so I think it's a really beautiful reading today. I really, really hope you guys have an incredible Wednesday. For those of you on my Facebook page, I'm going to put out the What's Happening Wednesday just now. And then I will see you tomorrow. I'm also doing your full moon astro guide for our full moon in Aquarius on the 23rd. So that'll go out tomorrow. But sending you so much love, big loves. And I look forward to touching base with you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day, guys. Mwah.